So now in this video, we're going to look at how to create an excursion. Simply hit the create excursion button and then type in the name that you want your excursion to be called. So for example, we'll call this test excursion and then hit create item. After that, you should see a list of all your current excursions. And if we click on the title of our excursion, we can see that there's not a lot of information there right now. So we most certainly want to add more. So to do that, simply come across to the right-hand side of the screen under Actions and just click on the gear icon. Now what this should do is then load up a detailed screen with all the excursion fields that you have to fill in. So in this form, you can see that there's a visible to school. So obviously we want that to be visible to school, so we will tick that. There's the name of our excursion. We can put in a provider name or even override that with another provider name. So in this instance, let's say we override it with other provider, and then we put in the name of our presenter. We then choose the date and time that we want our excursion to take place. So let's choose October 2014. Now here you can see that there aren't currently any times on there. So if you just move through with the arrow keys, you can see that there's 6 streams that are currently available in 30-minute intervals, and below you can see the color code for statuses that are scheduled and booked. So we can see that this row of time here for 9:30, they've all been booked. Whereas the rows below that are in the duller colors are actually available times that we can choose to stream at. So for example, let's choose stream 1 at 11 o'clock, so you can see that information has come through. Then let's enter the end time. So we're going to go for 30 minutes. Let's go to 11:30. Duration is just 30 minutes. And then we select an end date, which will drop down a calendar form there and just select the date you're at, which is the 7th of October for us. Then we choose the availability for which sort of schools this excursion is available, the price at which we want to charge, and the number of DEC positions available for those type of schools, and the number of non-DEC positions available for non-DEC schools. Here we choose the syllabus that's pertinent to the excursion. We can add some keywords. So for example, let's just say this was for children and also good for TAFE students. So that would add a tag that will allow us to be searchable. We can add modules. So for example, if our excursion is going to be in various parts, we can put them in here. So we can say part 1 or part 2, whatever is pertinent to your excursion. You can break it up by adding modules. Here you can write in the event overview. So let's say event details will go in here. Unique booking instructions. So if you have any other procedures you need to do in your booking process, put that information in here. And any other further pertinent information that you will need to be used for the excursion, just put that here. Input your VMR, and then after, select your excursion images, and then update the excursion details. You can see our excursion has been successfully updated, and you can, once we go through here, you can see all the times, the closing date, that's all been booked. So far no one's booked into it, but you can see that it's all been successfully created.